Judy Taylor, standing for the Green Party here in the ward of Toddbrook. Firstly, why are you standing?
Why am I standing? The defining moment for me to become a councillor was in the chamber at the committee development for the Stort meeting, and I was watching. I couldn't see everybody, but the speaker actually said these words: any species lost will be replaced by new species. And nobody batted an eyelid. I was horrified. I don't know what she meant. I'm going to assume she was playing God. And I thought to myself, I want to be on that committee. Harlow needs true environmental green input. So that's the reason.
So to save the Stort with the crossing planned for across you just thought it was a defining moment, and
it was.
I've got to be in some position to try and. I mean, you did a great job yourself with the Save the Stort campaign.
Fought tooth and nail to try
and
and stop that.
I need to have more influence here, and this is the only way one of the ways I can do it.
I feel so, yeah.
So, do you feel that the Stort campaign almost a lesson to everybody else in Harlow, from Catherine to Old Harlow, to Harlow Common, that your land is very precious here, folks, and if you don't speak up, you could lose more.
You could lose more, yeah. I mean, it's just an absolute travesty. But this could happen somewhere else in Harlow and nobody would know about it. I only found out by accident, and I became the voice of the river as well as my colleagues on Friends of Latin Island.
So, out and about, you're in Toddbrook, which is a very interesting ward.
Oh, isn't it?
I know all wards are sort of the same size, but it seems like a big old ward. Any issues coming up here?
Yes. Well, I lived here between the age of 6 and 18, and it was lovely, and I grew up here, so that's why I have a special interest in it. But I've been speaking to a couple of people, and one of the things that came up was in Barnmead, and they are crying out for street calming measures. There's already been 2 accidents down there, and they spoke to their councillor, and he told them to go away and raise a petition. I think that how hard can it be to put some speed bumps in? They shouldn't have to do that, but if that's what they have to do, I will help them to do that. I will help them set it up, and I will help them get the signatures. That was one of the things that came up. I've also noticed that there's a PDR on this permitted development rights. So I've been visiting not the one at Terminus House, but the one at Templefields House, and I'm going to assume that the issues are the same. So that would fall under this ward. I don't know if anybody else from the council has been down there. I have no idea, but it's something that I'm really interested in.
What exactly do you feel should be done? I think the arguments from people who run the permitted developments, whether it's Templefields House, Terminus House, Shield House, is that people have to live somewhere.
They do, but they should be temporary, and the conditions are just not adequate down there. And the London boroughs have washed their hands of these people, and some of the stories are absolutely tragic. I spent a couple of hours yesterday with a family reach group, and the story was awful. But there are things you can do. I mean, for example, I'm donating a bike. They haven't got any transport. They've got no transport down there. There's no bus link. There are things that can be done to support those people, and it shouldn't all be down to local charities to do so.
I said I wouldn't treat the Green Party like some non-league football team and a big cup run, but you do seem like a cohesive team. You've seen Team Green. I've seen it at Harlow Museum. I've seen it at Harlow Playhouse. I've seen you all out and about. You do seem to have a real great team spirit.
The team is amazing. The energy, the enthusiasm, and the passion for the environment as well is all there. So we're all from different walks of life. I think we've all got slightly different interests and something else that we can each of us bring to the table. Like Yasmin, for example, with the cycling tracks, and Jennifer is looking into empty housing. Everybody's got their own interest, yes.
And is this very much year zero? This is just here we are in 2022, just the beginning of the Harlow Greens in their pursuit of having influence in what goes on in Harlow.
It is the beginning, and it will grow, and it will grow, and it will grow.
And what will you gauge Thursday night, Friday morning? What will you gauge as success?
I would love to get some Green councillors on the council. That would be amazing. And much overdue.
Much overdue.
Yes.
But if you don't succeed, you're here for the long run?
I'm here for them. Yes, I'm fully committed.
Judy Taylor, thank you very much.